Oh, what is going on, everybody?
Hello.
It is Pixel Partners here, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2. When we left off, we got down to the truth.
Yep.
The potential real truth.
The
And it's
truth
the
that
fact
we
that-
had already come down to, but now these guys finally figured it out also.
Yeah. I mean, it was the implication of the truth. We weren't sure how things happened, but then I had an idea what was at work that turned out to be actually entirely true.
Yeah.
And he put poison in the fire grenades, and one of them, randomly, and made us all throw them with the fire.
So
and so
there's no
someone's
way.
technically a murderer, but we have no idea how to solve this, so we're going to see what
You have to
happens.
prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
Do we have to solve them with luck?
Oh my
Probably
god.
expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved. As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces.
I appreciate it, Nagito.
For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
Y'all.
Yeah.
My fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades. I am so sorry.
No.
Please vote me as a killer.
No.
That's not how it works. Yeah.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
You are correct.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
That's impossible.
It's impossible.
Possible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
Scenario? Who says scenario?
Oh.
Scenario.
Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance
That's what I
cameras.
was wondering.
Oh, but I did.
Kuma doesn't know. This trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever.
Okay, what you gonna say?
I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times. I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Oh,
my
calm down.
God.
Please stop. I will never become queen.
Yes, you will.
How can you?
Oh,
I mean, how can you have such an awful power?
that's
So,
he's
I'm just gonna
disgusting.
let that one
trial
go.
Still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
Better step away from my waifu soda.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Is giving up all we can do?
No, it's too early to give up.
No giving up allowed here.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Who threw the bottle that didn't have a seal on it?
Even though
Yeah.
it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
Really?
Okay, lay it on me. Lay your intelligence on me.
Really?
What is your wisdom, my waifu?
Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning? I
Okay.
want to make sure my hunch is correct.
Okay.
Hajime, please.
Yes, my lady. That's right. Doesn't mean the trial is over yet. I don't know who killed Nagito. It should be clear what kind of trap he set. Then I have to do it, even if it leads to despair.
I got it. Let's do this then.
So is this closing
Yeah.
argument time? But how are we gonna make? Okay.
Begin the closing argument.
Okay. Okay. What was inside Nagito's refrigerator? That was poison, but we don't have that here. So, right before switching the poison, I guess that'd be removing the lid.
Yeah.
Yes. All
I love
right.
how it's from his perspective too. Like if you look at the things,
Yeah.
the bottom things, the choices.
Yeah.
But no, the actual dialogue. If you hover over the boxes that we have to, like, see, I'll tie the burned rope onto my hand,
Oh yeah, I see.
and the whole like champagne, like that's.
Let's place out the break room. Those are the grenades. I wonder if it would just be... Because I'll go with the art style on this of like, would we just say that technically we're all the killer? Because that's the way it's presented this, is that we're all grayed out.
Oh.
So I think that might be the way we have to go with this, that we're just all murderers.
Well, no, because he said I'll tie the rope on my hand.
No. I'm talking about this.
Oh,
I'm
that,
talking about the fact that how we're going to finish the case is saying that we're all
Yeah, but
his
like
killer.
from this perspective is him.
Yes. His whole body wasn't tied up.
The hand, the rope, there.
Yes. And then how
Look
do you
at that
support the
face.
spear? Dude, he was ready. In order to hurt himself, that'd be the Monokuma plushie. Yeah, I'm sure it hurt, dude.
God.
this panel is not for the faint of heart. I tell you what. Propped up
This
the knife with
case
something.
is not for the faint of heart.
No, it's really not. The reason we went to the warehouse was that was the video.
Yeah.
Let's see. Inside the grenade was poison. Full stock too. Go all the way back. That's how I go all the way back. Okay. What was inside of Night's refrigerator? That was the poison.
Yep. That grin.
Yep. All right. And then we just have to skip down to either the knife or the lighter. Let's be on the Monokuma panel. That would be the lighter.
Yep.
Boom. Stock 3. Big preach.
Nice.
All right. What was inside? What was placed inside the break room? We don't have that right now. Go over here. How did he support the spear? Spear's dangling.
Yep.
Well,
no,
that's a copycat. So no, we don't have that yet. I was like, wait.
Nah.
Or to hurt himself. There's the Monokuma plushie. Wait.
Not yet.
No, not yet. That actually goes over here. Putting it over his mouth. That would have been. That might be
That'd
right
be here. Yeah.
Because I never saw him put it on.
So that they couldn't hear him scream.
Yeah. All right. What's placed inside the break room? That would be the lots of fire grenades.
The second one's towards the beginning.
I don't think we need that. Yeah, it's just a copycat.
Oh no, never mind.
Yeah. So go down here. That is, oops, let go of the cord.
Oops, I let go of the cord. He says, God.
Let's see. The reason with the warehouse was the fire. Yeah, there we where you let go. All right, and I think so. On the last stock, that'd be the video. That's why we went there.
Yep.
And then let's see. Hang on, was this? How do you support the spear? I mean, I thought that would technically be the roof, but I guess that works too. So
here's everything that happened in this case.
all right, that was 12 pages of hell.
The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda.
Yep. Dun dun.
He kept a specific item inside his cottage.
He
that
looks
needed for
totally
his
normal
plan.
in that middle one.
Yeah.
Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon.
And then just nope.
Shut.
Why?
Snug.
Using the gloves
Stop,
and gas mask that he
please.
got from the military base.
Only get to do this once a trial.
You're ruining the
Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory
seriousness
break room
of
with that
it.
poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence: the blue aluminum seal on the grenade. With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory,
And oh, jeez, that was
and put it
despair.
back with the rest of the grenades in the break room.
Act 2. Hey everybody.
Next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere.
All that.
We were looking for the bomb.
It's so loud.
That's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. We're good.
In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion.
A lot of work went into this one. I'll give him that.
First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord.
And you know what? He did pick his final song too.
Yeah.
That was just inspiration for him.
Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up.
My God.
As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then he did something no one could have predicted.
Nope.
First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream,
You bold motherfucker. He's like,
he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs.
God. And then just,
he's just like, whap.
Oh, God.
Oh
He
my
propped the knife on the
God.
plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade.
I would have laughed if he threw the plushie away and it like fucking bopped the lighter over and lit the curtain on fire to really be like, shit.
He didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured.
Yeah.
Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear.
Fucking
His plan still wasn't
metal.
over. In fact, it was just about to begin.
This is the epitome of being metal.
Yeah. He was a freaking mad
We
genius.
finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message.
He's certainly mad, I'll give him
After
that.
seeing his message,
Like, this is
we
all very
instantly made our way
smart.
to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan.
Smart if he can handle that much fucking pain.
I meant the whole plan.
Yeah.
We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain. Shocked
And
by
there
the
we
sudden
go.
fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades. We
Swoosh.
then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply.
Everything.
It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared.
We didn't know about poison.
No.
Swoo. I like that swoo.
The poison sank to the floor, instantly
swoosh.
vaporizing due
I
to
know.
the intense heat,
But like-
and spread everywhere.
I like his band was swoo. Oosh.
No.
And then he was
Poison
done.
gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized.
Like, he thought all of this through.
He did.
That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up.
That's why
on the
he was
floor.
on the floor, too. Like, this is all very thought out.
Yeah.
He was very smart.
There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness. Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach.
The what do you call these again? When it's the words that are for sounds?
Onomatopoeia?
Yes.
Yeah.
The fact that they use splorch for
Yeah.
the spear and playing, that's a hell of a word.
I've heard it before.
Not one I've heard often, but
No.
it's just so.
This is all the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap. In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity
It's horrifying.
That face.
this should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
Why do you always ask her?
Chiaki?
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
You say we just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was?
Oh.
He said this to us earlier.
It's going to be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way hope can lose. Absolute hope that can break through any despair can never lose in a place like this. And not only that, I believe in you all. I believe in the time we spent together.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
Just gotta believe.
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart. I want you to try to remember what that is.
What Nagito believed in?
His talent.
He believed in his luck, that's for damn sure.
Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
Yeah, like the whole Russian roulette thing.
Yeah. After all the time we spent together, I believe in you guys. More than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So, it's definitely going to be alright.
Did he want one of them to be a killer?
Was his own talent.
It's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
So he'll
Is that-
so he wanted one of us in particular to be the killer, so he counted on his luck for that person
was
to be
gonna
the one
say-
to kill him, whoever
His-
it is.
His luck would be the traitor.
Yeah.
His luck would be whoever the traitor was picking up the fire grenade. He trusted in his luck that they would be the person that grabbed that.
Dang. That's a hell of a test.
But how are we going to figure that out?
Especially if no one knows that they're the traitor or not.
I think that's why we have all the other stuff that involves like the regular school life.
The book and yeah.
Is to get to the point
The
of who the
handbook,
traitor
whatever.
is.
The file, yeah. That's
The
what it
OP
is.
Academy and then Monami's notebook.
Yep. Oh,
Um,
this is a hell of a trial.
Monokuma's account and then Sonya's account as well. With Monami.
Yep.
Because there's Monami too.
Man,
but
we're
Monami
just getting started.
Yeah.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
Yeah.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape, with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette.
It's a game where you load one bullet in a gun, spin the cylinder, point it towards you, and pull the trigger.
Oh, one bullet? Oh, I did all of them.
So you really did it.
Oh, so that's how you're supposed to play it. So it would have been fine if only you used one bullet, huh? I guess it was just as Monami said.
Huh?
I was so stupid and thought I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder, so that's how I did it. That you had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving. But I'm still alive. After all, the only good thing about me is how lucky I am. And he did the same thing when the first killing happened in the old building of the hotel. He depended on his luck and he was able to get cleaning duty just as he wanted.
Yeah.
That's right, I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty. Here's what I'm not.
Oh god.
It's not just luck.
But you never thought you'd do his voice in part 50 something.
I don't remember what I gave him as a voice. I just
Yeah.
kind of went off of the... It's true my talent is trash, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, I'm left with a red mark? For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem to have very much luck right now.
You changed that whole sentence.
Fuck it. At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty just like I wanted.
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
No.
Thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything.
Oh, it does.
Yep.
He factored in his belief in us. But for some reason, he didn't factor in his own luck.
Oh, he did.
No, he did.
Oh, he did.
There's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
Exactly.
What did he do?
You know, he wasn't just after anybody.
Uh-oh.
He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
A target? Who?
The traitor.
The
Yep.
target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it.
Nope.
That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student and incorporated that luck into his plan. As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
He left his plan to luck?
Yep.
He risked his life for that?
Yep.
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito was after?
No, I didn't even have to ask. I should already know what the
Yeah,
answer
the
is.
traitor.
One of the traitor.
Monami, obviously.
I mean,
That's
maybe.
it. The traitor. Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Yeah.
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Then what he said in his video message.
It won't work with just any student handbook. If you want to disarm that bomb, you have to use
A car.
the traitor's student handbook. To be honest, that was the truck pulling out of the factory while this video was playing. I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity. But I was a little annoyed that they never came forward.
So he was just bluffing.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
Then it's just as Nagito said at the beginning. His purpose was to weed out the traitor. If we just believed in what Nagito said, we would have reached the answer much quicker. The reason this took so damn long, is it really because we didn't believe in him?
But if he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that.
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair. That's something he'd say.
Yeah.
Monami, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
Ooh,
Oh.
boy.
And that concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
Yes!
Yeah, because we had that same thought.
He relied on his luck to aim for a target, but he didn't even know who he was aiming for. Sounds way too unbelievable to have actually happened, but...
The only thing we can do is believe.
Just gotta believe!
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
But even if we do believe, what should we do?
You just gotta believe!
I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You need to watch more Naruto, man.
You are
Come on.
absolutely right.
What? You've
It is
never
hard to
watched
think that
Naruto.
someone would reveal
You're
themselves
quoting the
now.
SpongeBob movie.
What?
Yeah.
No, you just gotta believe. Believe it. All
It's
that
believe
stuff.
it.
Ow, whatever.
You just gotta believe was Mindy. You just gotta believe in yourself. You just gotta believe when she gave them the, because they're trying to be men and cross the trench of monsters.
Whoops. Okay.
Yeah, believe it is Naruto.
Oh, man.
Which you've never seen a single episode of.
And that's why I misquoted it.
If
Oh, man.
Quoting the SpongeBob
the
movie.
traitor revealed themselves
The first
during that
SpongeBob
bomb
movie.
scare, what would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
That would have been awkward if, like, the traitor just revealed themselves and he's just in
Yeah.
there in the back, like, ah!
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it
Because memory.
because they weren't created to do that.
Chiaki?
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself.
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime? Who do you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
Seriously, why?
Who do you think is the traitor? Hajime, please.
I don't like this.
I just want to pick me. Kill me. Kill me.
No.
It's not me, I guess. Okay. I'm not doing what I
Chiaki,
think the game's doing. I'm going down
Evan,
the line. I don't care.
It's-
I will lose. before I do that,
I had a bad
I will
feeling.
lose.
I had a bad feeling.
I will lose.
No, it's Chiaki.
Before
It's
I
Chiaki. It's
will
my baby
lose.
girl. It's Chiaki. Evan, you have to. Stop being a wimp. You have to. She wants you to. Oh, that
Don't
face.
Don't smile at me. Don't smile at me. Don't smile at me like that.
That's why Hajime's crying right now. He had a tear in his eye. Oh my god.
It's you?
Chiaki.
You're the traitor?
Please, hold on. Aw, you totally guessed right.
Huh?
Just as expected. Yep, you're correct. I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
Damn it! Why? This nonsense is, why? Why does this make sense?
Hey, Chiaki, are you being serious right now?
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
She did come forward with her handbook in the factory, remember?
Yeah, but nothing happened.
No.
Maybe because Nagito didn't anticipate that happening.
Yeah.
Maybe she did that to try and stop something.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
And I mean, hopefully I'll go with the fact that Future Foundation is good. And so she's been a good traitor trying to stop. She has been trying to stop everything.
Yeah. Like,
And
she
so
straight up,
maybe that's
she
why-
stopped us from going to the final dead room.
Yeah. She's a good traitor.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? Up till now, you've been tricking us?
What? We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time. Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation, that is obviously a lie.
Please, wait! The
Yeah.
Future Foundation isn't what you think it is!
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
No, I have nothing more to say.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity. So the only thing left to do is vote.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet! If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that? Maybe I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost.
Huh?
Hey, Hajime, can you do me a small favor?
Yes?
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
What? What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why the only thing I can do is plead with you.
Oh, come on.
I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem. Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you. There's no way I can do that.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please.
Looks like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
She's not disguised at all! 'Cause Chiaki isn't the traitor. Monami? Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
I've always been alone. I have no friends. Anywhere.
the fuck is going on?
That way I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
What the fuck is going on?
Hajime, you're going to listen to my request, right?
Hold on.
She's trying to pretend that she's like that. Like, oh, hey, Chiaki's not from the Future Foundation because I'm from the Future Foundation. I've never seen her before. She's not, like...
But what the hell does any of this mean? Damn it!
Chiaki isn't my friend.
I
hate Chiaki so much.
I have no trust in that one. Monami and Chiaki's relationship. Proving it here. Is that the only way?
Does that mean the notebook was... Oh, because remember today I saw Hajime trying to go to the final dead room.
Yeah.
Remember that entry?
Yeah.
Let's all get along.
I'm missing everything. Come on.
I won't let you.
God, and so I can't hear the music at all. Pit. God damn it.
I can't lose. Hajime, you stupid face. I won't let you.
I'm just gonna use the fever thing because I can't do anything right now. I just trying my best.
God.
Please work. Stop calling me a stupid face. I get it.
Let's all get along. I'll lower your grades. Hajime, you stupid face.
Okay.
Chiaki and I
Monami's notebook.
Yep.
This is the end.
Hooey.
Good lord.
When we investigated Nagito's cottage, I discovered a notebook with a new Sami logo on it. That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know.
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
So sudden?
Give me that notebook.
Day one. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day two. Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired.
Huh? What is this? Is this Monami's diary?
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too. So that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either. However, it's different for me.
You know?
Probably because the final
It took
dead
me this
room
long,
thing.
But I finally understand.
I don't know.
Now, the truth is, I might have already known the moment I found this notebook. It's just, I wanted to turn my eyes from the truth it contained. But now I clearly know. I can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
Then the one who wrote
Because
this
Chiaki's
is...
the only one that knew we went
Yeah.
to there, because everyone else was asleep.
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me
Yep.
and one other person would know.
Just like I thought.
The topic we discussed on that day.
Final dead room.
In the notebook, there was a specific entry.
Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone is hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go into the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him.
There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room, but the only one who knew that.
Yep.
If I win the life-threatening game here, I'll be able to go to that octagon place, right? That's where the exit should be. I did it. I finally did it. I finally figured out where the exit is. I can get out. With this, I can finally get out.
You can't do that. You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for.
That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki. That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
There must be some mistake. I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
Miss Sonia,
Not really.
No, she's a good traitor.
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this.
And so, with an annoyed expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bombs without saying a word. Took her handbook out of her pocket. Huh? And without hesitating, swiped the card reader. Bzz.
Looks like it was wrong.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the trader's handbook.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew? That is a mistake. That must be a mistake. Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
No.
Of course not.
I will not believe it. I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor.
Same.
Same.
Just no way.
Why can't it be Kazuichi?
I know, right? I mean, at least she's a good traitor. Like you
Yeah,
said.
but still, she's gonna die.
Maybe something will happen and she'll be okay. I don't want to believe it, but
But then nobody will be saved.
we're just gonna have a final argument still.
Yeah.
Okay.
We haven't used Sonia's account yet.
That's
Or
not relevant
Monokuma's.
yet. I think Monokuma's is gonna be the one once I
What
can
was
see.
Monokuma's again?
I'm gonna double
Chiaki
check
is
that.
not the traitor.
Give me a
Hell
second.
yeah, I don't know.
I think it's down here. Knew the bombs were fake, however, he apparently never revealed that fact to anyone.
Oh.
So, maybe because Monami's is all about the
Monomies?
or Sonia's. I say that because it's the big fact on there is Monami was apparently peeking the whole time at that. So, that could still be relevant, but
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
yes.
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me when I tried to detonate it.
That's technically not right. Monokuma
Unless
did
you
know they
know
were
a whole
fake.
lot about bombs,
Yeah.
So I think that's the
So at
contradiction
the
there.
me-
you know if it's
yeah.
fake just by looking at it.
Yeah, so I don't want to believe it, but I have to move forward. I have to move forward the path she's showing us.
Chiaki is not the
When we were trying to turn, didn't Chiaki use the
If she's a traitor, she would. There's no way Chiaki. If that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was
Ready for it? And
me when I tried to detonate it.
oh,
Oh.
or not. Okay.
I am not mistaken at all. You were the one who was wrong.
Damn it!
That's not it. Let me think about it again.
Oh my god, we're almost dead.
Chiaki is not the traitor.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
Huh.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was me when I tried to detonate.
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs, there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
I don't want to believe it, but I haven't moved forward. I haven't forgot to show us, but I don't know what that is.
Chiaki is not the traitor.
I think
When
I
we were
have to
trying
suck
turn
something
off
up,
the bomb,
but I
Yeah.
don't know what.
Didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
Maybe that. I'll just grab that
If
from
she's a
that.
traitor, she would
Missed
have
it.
been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was me when I tried to detonate.
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs, there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
I don't know. I'm just grabbing that. I mean, technically, Sonya is contradicted because Monokuma did know. He just didn't tell anyone.
Yeah.
But that's not what we're looking for here.
Chiaki is not the traitor.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
That wouldn't
If she's a
combine
traitor, she would
together.
have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was me when I tried to detonate it.
Unless you know a whole lot. There's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Oh my god, I don't understand.
Actually, no, because it might be Sonia's account. Because she found out it was fake.
Oh, and Monami was watching.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay, yeah, I need to get rid of that. So.
It was Sonia's account.
Yeah, that makes sense because we're trying to put that are working together. Yeah.
If she's a traitor, there's no way if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was
Me, when I tried to detonate it.
Oh, come on.
You missed.
You fucking defenders.
Oh my
I
God.
hate. Excuse me. Just angry at the game. Don't mind me. Oh my god. I've shot it before the word existed, apparently.
Yeah.
that bomb was fake. The only person who knew it, me. When I tried to.
There we go.
This is why I'm here.
Thank you. I didn't think that far ahead.
I did.
That's not it. Sonia shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake.
And we'll go over why that's the case next time.
And this just further proves no! My baby!
Chiaki. At least she's a good girl.
God, I'm going to cry.
Yeah, something good will happen. Something good will happen. The bomb in the courtyard will blow up and they'll spare us all from that.
No, that's not a bomb, it's a timer.
Oh.